This is a show about sports stuff, all about sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Josh knows all about sports stuff, all about sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on in and join the show. Welcome to Sports Stuff. I'm your host, Joshua Leland Evans. Call me Josh. And I was watching the game, and I figured, why not? Let me talk to my fans. There's one right now. Two. Rain Soluri is here, my good friend, right from here in Old Bridge. Or that's Matawan, I think, a little down the road. He's also my electrician, but he's far more than that. And my old buddy John Guzik is here. And John wrote me a message in Facebook, and I did not reply because I just saw it. John, do me a favor. Send it to my email account, josh@Lelands, because I'm not good with the Facebook messaging. I don't know. I know why. Because I don't check Facebook that often, and then if I don't feel like looking at it right then and there, because I'm, whatever, I'm doing something else, I don't have anything to go back to. But in my email, it's always there. Anyway, so big, interesting, everything. It's good. The auction is now Leland's auction, Lelands.com. Check it out. The 2019 Winter Classic, and it is winter because it is cold outside. And I have my blanket. I love this blanket. It's a quilt, actually, that I bought in an auction in the Pennsylvania Dutch country. And they had these great quilts, like amazing, that the ladies made. And they auctioned them off at this big auction, and they had this professional auction company that was they were Pennsylvania Dutch auctioneers. It was fascinating. And they were good. They were sharp. And they had some antiques, collectibles. Wasn't that great, but the quilts were great because homemade stuff is great. And I grew up going to like auctions and stuff up in Maine. And whenever people make their own stuff, it's great, whether it's food or whatever. You go to those church suppers up in Maine. Oh, my God, it was great and cheap, like $1, $2, $3. And I think I talked about this last time. But anyway, so I have my handmade quilt, which I love. I bought like the most expensive ones, of course, but they're great. And they weren't that expensive, like, $400, $500 for like an amazing handmade quilt. I mean, this is beautiful. You can't tell. And I'm not showing you because I'm cold. Anyway, so I want to do a little interactive thing. I'm going to go through the auction, and there's amazing stuff. I'm going to go through it a little. I'm going to go into the I do that a lot. I always do that. My uncle does it too, but he's like angry at his face. He does like this. And my sister does it too. She puts her makeup on like this. I'm not angry at my face. I'm just mildly annoyed. Anyway, so I'm going to go on the Leland site. So go to Lelands.com, right? Go to the homepage. And let's see, if you hit home, it'll take you right to the auction. Okay, so first lot is the Bobby Orr PSA 9 highest graded rookie card. And this is the test issue from 1966-67. There's only one. It's pop 1 of 1. And it's the highest graded of all. And it's a 9, PSA 9. And the bid is up to $140,000. Now, that may seem like a lot. And it is a lot. However, this could be the best hockey card in the world. I think it is. Bobby Orr is the ultimate rookie. He's the Mickey Mantle of hockey. And anything that's 1 of 1 is amazing. But if this was a 52 Topps Mantle, this card would be millions of dollars. And it's not. So I still think there's a big way to go. I think that card should be worth $500,000, and it will be someday. And right next door is in lot number 2 is the original box that the card came in. And this might not be the box, as this didn't come from the same person, but it is a box that was used to hold the same issue of cards. And that's a really rare box. There's only about 5 of them, maybe a few more known. Of course, there's some great boxing cards here. This came from Came from a guy I know quite well, a very serious collector. And now I'm talking like lots number 4 through number, let's see. Yeah, it goes all the way through to 21. And there's some amazing stuff here. These are highest graded sets of these cards. I mean, this guy put this stuff together card by card. Now, these are important sets. These are the tobacco sets, a lot of these. Now, if these were baseball, these sets would be hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if they were football, they would be at least tens of thousands of dollars, if not more. And in some cases, hundreds of thousands. And these sets are still in the low thousands, some $1,000, which is amazing to me. But there's a lot of room and a lot of time to go. The auction closes on the 1st. That's not this coming Friday, but the following Friday. And if you need help on how to bid on stuff or whatever, give us a call at 516. No, our number changed. 732-290-8000. That's 732-290-8000. Or you can email me directly at josh@Lelands, or you can just you'll figure it out yourself. No, we're happy to help you. So let's see what else we have here. We have an amazing group of Pittsburgh Steelers jerseys. I'm not focused. Why am I not focused? I'm used to looking at myself when I do this. That's why. And I'm not. I'm looking at the screen, the auction. There's some amazing Pittsburgh Steelers jersey. There's a Jerome Bettis that's an actual photo match jersey to 4 games. 4 games. And some of these jerseys actually came from the Steelers. And we work directly with the Steelers, and they consign to us. What else? We got some great stuff here. There's a Lynn Swan jersey, which is amazing. Also photo matched from 1980. I saw that shirt. It's incredible. I had it on this show as well. And football is actually still very reasonable overall. It's a great thing to collect. 51 is maybe my favorite lot in the auction. Is Lawrence Taylor's rookie jersey, signed, game worn, photo matched, and it came directly from the son of the Giants coach when Taylor or LT came to the Giants in 1981. Ray Perkins' son, and comes with a letter from him. I believe you have to check that. This is a great item here. This is 53 is Bernie Madoff's stock certificate for Joe Namath's famous bar in New York club, Broadway Joe's. And I love it. It's signed by, or it's issued to Madoff, and that's up to $2,235. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, I was up in Buffalo, and number 55, the guys were going crazy. It's a 1920 Buffalo All-Americans, which is, basically is the professional, the major team in Buffalo. And, this is the forerunner of the Bills. And that is only $605. And I know because a friend of mine has the high bid on it. And what else we have here? There's a lot of great football stuff. Football is really the future, I'm telling you. There's a beautiful little collection from Ken McAfee, who was with the 50. He was with the Giants in the 50s, and his jersey is here that was worn in the 56 championship game. And let's see what else we have. Great football stuff, football cards. There's some amazing stuff. Oh, the non-sports section is great. If you collect non-sports cards. And again, this is one of those future lots or future collectibles, that have great potential, long-term potential. I won't mention the item that John Guzik is interested in. That wouldn't be fair. There's a 1933 Gowdy Indian box. That's amazing. That's a really major issue. Gowdy Indians, one of the most popular. The 30s stuff is beautiful, like a Lone Ranger and Superman, which is a set of Gum Inc. 1940. But Gowdy Indians is a major issue, and that's probably the only box known to exist. Maybe there's another. I don't know. but that's up to $1,000, and that's a bargain. There's some other things from the original Fleer archive. Fleer, the card manufacturer, gun manufacturer, collected stuff from the competition, stuff from such as Gum Inc. They have all this Horrors of War stuff that came directly out of their archive, and it's incredibly rare stuff. There's wrappers and other things, but the non-sports stuff is really interesting. One of my favorites is the Lot 171 is the 1964 Topps Beatles gum card case insert. Now, they actually still do this, and they did it actually, years with issues. They'd have a case of the cards, and the boxes would be in the case, individual boxes, and the packs in the boxes. And they put a little insert on the top. And in '64, with the Beatles' first series, they put this letter right on the top, and it's great. It's got pictures of the Beatles, and I think that's an amazing little thing. Let's see what else. There's a lot of it. There's stuff from the Topps vault, which is very cool, and then there's some really heavyweight stuff, like starting with Lot 188 and 189, two actual Cy Young awards. Denny McLean's actual Cy Young award from 1969, the year after he won the championship, and I think he still won 25 games that year. He won 30 the year before. And then the next lot, 189, Gaylord Perry's Cy Young Award, which comes with a letter from Perry. And then 190 is Jim Palmer's Gold Glove, which came directly from Jim Palmer. And let's see what else we have here. I love 196. It's a Babe Ruth check made out actually to the New York Yankees. This came from Babe Ruth's accountant, and there's a whole collection of stuff from this guy. Babe Ruth's accountant, a guy named Joe Byler. Actually, he was kind of the right-hand man of Christy Walsh, who was Babe Ruth's well-known agent. And these came right out of his archive. And there's a whole group of stuff, which is, it follows. Right up from 196 on. This is all stuff from Christy Walsh's right-hand man. And it's amazing. This is a letter, 197, is a letter on St. Mary's Industrial School stationery. And the industrial school was where Babe Ruth, as many of you know, Babe Ruth went to school there. Actually, he was actually kind of shuttered away from his family. His father's, quote, couldn't handle him, maybe didn't want to. And they put him in this orphanage, basically, or school for troubled boys. And this is kind of ironic, years later, 1929, Babe Ruth was having tax problems. So he wrote a letter to St. Mary's to see if they would, back him up, that he had given this money or donated something to St. Mary's. And basically, the head guy there, who was also I don't know what you call it, a monk, I guess. He's a brother in this Catholic order, and he's saying he won't lie for the Babe, which is just incredible. He says, "Well, I can't do something like that. I can't say something that I don't know is true. Whether it's a lie, you can make up your own, or you can evaluate that however you want." So this is all up to lot 200 and something is all stuff right from the Babe and his quote accountant, and it's really some neat stuff, tax returns, things like that. I love this. Lot 224 is a Commerce High School painted football. Commerce High School, ironically, is also where it's not the same Commerce. That's where Mickey Mantle went, but that was in. Mickey Mantle is from, oh my God, I can't remember. Commerce, Oklahoma. There you go. And this is Commerce, New York. And this is where Lou Gehrig went. And this ball was actually carried by Lou Gehrig as running back for the Commerce team. And this is from, I believe it's their championship game, and or game they won. And I think that's amazing. There's a fantastic photograph of Babe Ruth, lot 225. It's amazing with the Red Sox. Let's continue. Let's see what else we have. This is all Babe Ruth stuff. And then there's Mickey Mantle. This is a great deal. Lot 243. It's a 1961 Mickey Mantle, Roger Maris signed photo. And it's signed to his teammate, Hector Lopez. It's gorgeous. And let's see what else we have. I'm going to move on. We're going to go to the next page. So hit page 2. Let's see what else we have. You know what? I'm going to go back to, if you go all the way to the left, you'll see all categories, right? Under categories, search, browse, categories. Under all categories, change that to the second one, best to the best. It's 108 of those. And if you can't figure that out, you can still it, or yeah, you can still this and figure it out. So now we have the best of the best. These are the 108 best pieces in the auction. Let me go through that. It'll be quicker and it'll concentrate on the best stuff. Let's see. Oh, this is great. Lot 223. This is, I'm backtracking one lot to the Babe Ruth real photo postcard. This is one of the best Babe Ruth images I've ever seen. It's amazing. I actually believe that was the cover of a book, but I can't recall for sure. And look at this image going on it. It's just amazing. And this was taken, this was staged. He actually went barnstorming in the 20s. And I think this is actually 19, I'm not sure what year that is. I researched it, but it's not in there. Well, it's not on the, hold on. Let me just check it real quick. Yeah, it's 1924. He was barnstorming, I thought, with, I'm not reading the description, so I'm taking this all out of the top of my head. And I love this because this photograph was taken on the pitcher's mound. And he just kind of posed like this. And all the people in the stands are posing too. They know a photograph is being taken. And that's just so unusual and so interesting. And the fact that it's a postcard. And it's, here, let me check the description for a minute and I'll tell you. Yeah, the photographer, this is in California actually, which is cool because I like when, to me, California stuff is special. It's kind of rare. And the photographer's name is Paul J. Standard. And yeah, if you look at it again, you know, they're all just looking at the camera like, wow, this is Babe Ruth and we're here and this is a major moment. This is this little town out in California and they don't even have Major League Baseball. And the Babe is there and he's you know, he's here for us. And he's going to take a photo and we're going to be in the photo. And someday this is going to be in an auction in New York, in New Jersey, and it's going to be up to $13,000. You know, I bet you they all wish they had saved one, but it's an incredibly rare piece. I've never seen another. But I like to put things into perspective of what was really going on at the time and what's up with that piece of memorabilia. I think that's really important. Then you can understand what you're looking at, and you can feel the piece, you can feel the moment, and you can kind of, you know, be a part of the past. That's why memorabilia is so amazing, because it can put you back into the past, either your own past or their past. And on that note, I'm going to stop right here, and I'll continue later on, and I'll pick it up on the Babe Ruth photo, which I love so much. I think it's on the back cover. I haven't even seen the auction catalog. Can you believe that? They didn't send me one again. Jesus, you'd think. Well, anyway, it's great seeing you all, and I hope you enjoy the auction. I hope you enjoy your lives, enjoy the game. I'm going to go back and watch the Saints. I have it on DVR, so I'm still in the first quarter. I'm sure the game is over and the Patriots are playing. I don't see how anyone could beat the Patriots. I just don't. Never bet against Brady. Or forget, let alone Brady and Belichick. Like, say what you want. All right. Oh, I got to say goodbye with my theme song. I don't have any amplification because I knocked the speaker off the thing and hit the floor. I'm not sure it's going to work ever again. I'm going to have to buy another one. But Rain, my electrician, maybe you can come in and take a look at it. All right. On that note, what happened? This was a show about sports stuff, all about sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hope you like the show about sports stuff. That's right, sports stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hope you really like the show. All right, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Check out the auction, Lelands.com. And that's it. I'll talk to you soon.